folks. I'm headed out of Loon Harbor this morning. You should be able to see some sailboats behind me. There was 3 boats in the harbor last night. We had a fire on the shore. It was a nice evening. In spite of my antisocial behavior, I asked them all to come in for the fire, so they did. We had a good time. It was fun to meeting with some people. Spent there 2 days. Now I'm heading up to a place called Otter Cove. Again, it's a place that I haven't been to in about 30 years, so it'll be kind of interesting to go back and see what's there. Some of these boats will be coming up that way in the next couple of days, but I don't know if I'll stay 2 or 1 night. We'll just see how that goes. My plan is to just stay 1 night, but I'll have to look at the itinerary and what the winds are going to be. Make a preemptory move. Let's keep moving northeast to get closer to Nipigon Bay, which is ultimately I have to cross it the last day there, and I'm hoping that I have calm conditions to do that. But I need to leave at least 1 extra day there to ensure I can get across in calm seas. I'll get back with you in a bit. Here's kind of the weather this morning, as you can see in the horizon there. It looks a little nasty, but it is supposed to rain today. I suspect, like it has been the last few days, it's just off and on. So I'm hoping I get up there to Otter Cove before it starts to rain and that it doesn't get too rough. I've got to cross a little stretch there that's winds are supposed to go northwest about 10 miles an hour, and I'm hoping I can get across that open mouth there without too much wave action. We'll be there in about 20 minutes, so we'll see. The sailboat ahead of me here, following him into Otter Cove. A little bit ahead of me, and so I'm going to just slow down a little bit here to let him get in and get settled before I come in. The anchorage is plenty big, so that shouldn't be an issue. I just want to see where he goes so I don't go right on top of him. Still following the other boat, 20 feet of water here. Shallow spots in here. I see it comes up to about 10 feet. It's a pretty rugged bottom, up and down. Looks like he's going to go in the little loop that goes in for the shallows for the waterfall where the trail is. So I'll go down on the far end here so I don't have to be close to them. I don't really want to be right on top of them anyway. So still trucking in here to Otter Cove, waiting for the other sailboat, or the sailboat I should say, to get settled. Looks like he's heading into anchor now. So anyway, we went about 9.7 miles or so by the time I get stopped. It's just 10:30 now, so we'll get anchored, get settled, and see where we go from there. All right, we've got another sailboat in there anyway, so I'm not going to go in there. Got at least 2 sailboats. See if there's any more in there. You can only see the 2. We'll go down in the end here and anchor. Well, there's 3 boats in there, so 4 boats. 5 boats, 6 boats, 7 boats. 7 sailboats in there. That's not for me, that's for sure. So we'll go down in here and find another spot. Well, good morning, folks. Just arrived at Otter Cove. Traveled 10 miles this morning. Got in about 10:30 here. A little rain en route. Nothing serious. A little wind build up, but again, not serious. A little rock and roll because it was sideways to the boat and right on the beam. So it did rock and roll me a little bit, but nothing serious. I didn't go in real close to the, there's kind of a waterfall up here off this northern arm of Otter Cove. There's 7 sailboats in there, so I didn't want to go in there. So I anchored across the way here in a little bit off by myself. so I don't have to contend with the crowds. I'm not sure if I'll stay overnight. Well, I'll stay overnight, but I'm not sure I'll stay 2 nights unless some of these boats leave, because there's no way I'm going to fight a bunch of boats and crowds to get up to the waterfalls. I'd like to hike the trail, like to walk get up to the falls, but not if there are crowds on the trails. So I'm not sure what I'll do here. I'll have to think through this. I'll go ahead and wash my dishes, and then we'll make a decision at that point on what's next. It's been kind of mostly cloudy this morning. There's a few breaks with some sun coming through, but it's definitely a rainy day. It's not a very pleasant day. However, right now it's okay, and it's not raining right now. So we'll see how things go. Right now it's dishes time, so I'll get those dishes done and then set about some planning over the next few days here to see what to do next. Talk to you later.